Citizens, we are back with Anno 117 Pax Romana. We are now pushing into Albion. This episode is all going to be about settling our first island in Albion. And as you can see, the weather wasn't so great to start with, raining. And I believe Albion is meant to represent...
With their lot and may soon revolt.
That's fine, they can revolt. But yeah, Albion's meant to represent effectively Great Britain. And the weather also is very representative of what it's like here in the UK. Today I can look out the window, it is very grey. It has been raining today and it's not very pleasant as we head into the depths of late autumn, early winter. But anyway, I digress. We are going to be settling in Albion and we have a lot of wood. We have enough wood to get started, but I'm going to just crack on. I think I'm currently researching, or did I research? I think, yes I did. I did get the Albionic Loyalists, okay, which gives you an extra 25 Wader workforce, okay? But to do that, you only get that when you actually place down your villa. So Governor Villa effect, Wader workforce. I can't speak today, I'm sorry. So we're going to go ahead. We need to go buy some tiles. So I'm going to go over to our friend over here called Procurator's...
It doesn't look like much now.
Corvinus.
But it will.
It will. It will. And you know, this is actually meant to represent like the White Cliffs of Dover. It's actually insane. And I think, yeah, that is actually incredible the way it looks. And if we go for a nice angle like this, or even come all the way out, we are now going to be pushing into Albion. And this is but the frontier. This is what the Romans would have seen as they would have like initially come to Britain back many thousands of years ago, or 1,500, 2,000 years ago. And they would have seen the White Cliffs of Dover as they came through. I've actually done a walk through some of the cliffed areas. They're called the Seven Sisters Walk, which is fantastic. If you ever are on the south coast of England, highly recommend that in the summer. A wonderful walk. Just make sure it's not very windy, because it could be quite blustery on those cliff edges. But wonderful views out into outwards as you look on towards France, and you can actually see the coastline of France on a very clear day, which is really cool. But yes, we are going to just plan out initially. I'm just thinking, do I want to go like this? No, it doesn't like that, does it? It doesn't like rotated. I mean, it could go here, but then it's all red here for some reason. That's annoying. Oh no, you can't place it. You could just ignore the red. I'm going to place it like that. I think that looks a little bit more natural near this alcove here. Oh, there's a marsh slot. If I press Control I, yeah, there's a marsh slot there. So we're going to go plan this out. We're going to go buy some tiles from this chap here. I think he does sell tiles. Yep, tiles and wood. So I'm just going to buy all of this here. I might actually buy some soap for our smelly barbarians. But right, let's go and plan out what we were saying before last time is that we might have all our industry up here for where it's relevant, and we'll do our main settlement down here. So I'm going to go and put everything on plan mode. We're going to go and get this up and running. Oh, I can't yet. Okay, so I need some settlers first. So I'll do a little area with the mine here, which we've got 2 mines actually, which is great. And I'm just going to mark out an area like so. Okay, and I'm thinking we need to go down the coastline like so. I'd like to there, into here, and then down again. Like that. We'll go back up. And it's not going to be grid. We're going to try and avoid grids where possible. We'll only do grids once we Romanize the Celts. But initially it's going to be fairly free-flowing. Okay, so I quite like this area here, actually, to be fair. I think it looks quite nice in terms of how we've just developed this out. And I'm thinking if we go... Yeah, very different layout that we're going for here. And I might be able to put the villa, actually. We need to put our Romans up here. Our nice, wonderful Romans up here. And this is going to stay the waders area. But let's go and upgrade some of these. So I'll press U. I need to put a road around this, don't I? And put a road connecting this way. I believe all these are connected. We could go like that. And like that. I think here can just go straight up. Yeah, that's good. I quite like that. A little bit different. Do the initial houses just here. We've got 8 more. Yeah, this is fine. There we go. So that's all our wood, and our waders should come into play. So we're going to go ahead and get the cockles up. I may have used too much wood, so I'm actually going to go delete these because I actually need... I won't be able to service... Oh, that's good. Ah, I could do it out here. Can I do it here? No. Like this. Out to here. Because I've got the research for this now. I could just do this. Will that reach? I do this. Nope. That does not reach. There. That's probably a bit better. Yeah, now it reaches. We'll get this up. And we're going to start getting some eels as well, which actually goes and it can only be placed in the marshland area. And with marshlands, you actually need wood to build pathways onto it, so that's just worth noting. I'll do that to there. But our little beachhead here is coming along nicely. I can actually build some houses in here if I wanted to, just 2 there, which is quite nice. And I could do another 2 here, and I could do a road down here. So there's a lot that you can play with. I just got to be considerate of public service buildings, which need to go into these bits. But it's a little bit different. We're making sure it's not purely grid, like a flowing grid system. I mean, it is blocks and squares, but we've offset things in particular ways. And our wood should be coming up. But while we wait, I am going to just get this up and running. When we have the wood come in, then I'll be able to build I might do it up here, you know. All the way, like in this area, the nice woodland area up there. Mind you, saying that, this is actually quite nice for a Roman settlement. So I'm going to build a road down. Like this. And the heart, I think this will be naturally just a roadway that comes in. I'm just going to curl that in like so. Yeah, and I think that's where we're going to put our Roman-esque settlement up on this bit here. Not that they're superior or anything, but I think they will sit nice. You'll also have access to the aqueduct. And another one if we need it as well. Or this aqueduct will serve people living up here. This one will serve downstream, maybe towards the mines that we have down on the lower land. Do we have any more mines anywhere that we can use? No, but this bit here is really cool. We did walk around this earlier. In the last episode. But that's fine. This is coming along. And we're just going to plan out some wood production over here. And while we're here, actually, I think we can now start looking to... You can use meadows with charcoal burners, which is really good. But to do that, you need the Celtic path. But we're not going Celtic. We're going to be going Latin path. Woodland rebirth. This is going to be good. Aqueduct boosts mines. I'd like to do that, but do you need Celtic path yet again? So we're not going down that route. But this is the Roman path. It boosts plantations, which is huge. So we're going to get this one because that's going to boost up some of our other production chains, such as the tabulus. Right, let's get 4 of these up and going. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. We'll upgrade those now just so they start working. And with that, we can actually now build these. So market actually sits really nicely in here. And this could sit really nice. It's probably just here. That actually hits most of the buildings. Or would it be better in here? If I do this, and then do this. It's a shame that I can't do an angle off, but that's fine. I think if I do this as well, that'll make it a bit better, but we'll get those up and running. We now have our wood. Let's put these in. We've got some soap, because these guys are grubby. But let's get this up and running. There we go. That's good, and then we'll just make sure that we have some wood production and a... I think I could put this here. Will these reach? Yeah. Get 4 of these. Just on the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4. You. And upgrade. So now we have some wood production. And then the next thing that you'll see, the next tier, is actually wattle and daub, I think. As we push on. So we're going to use the rest of this to get our eels online, because that's the other food type. And just to talk through the attributes for these. So our cockles give us population, but also +3 income if they're closer to the population. So I'm going to move this in, because that's actually huge. To there. I'll keep this here. And these guys, so they give... no, but the maintenance cost is -6. But these give us population income. So we need both of those. So if we have a look at this... Yeah, perfect supply is just population happiness. And then this one, no supply, but will be, as soon as it starts producing, it will give us population and income here. So now we've got both of these up, we now can start think about making shoe weavers and also our spinner for tunics. So the spinner, I think, can just slot in just there, and our shoe person... Actually, you know what? Can I go in there? No, if I rotate this around this way, and then I go here... That's probably very good there. That's going to hit 70 buildings just by doing that. And we'll get those up and running. But we will just need to finish off the production chain for each of them. I'm going to put a hemp farm down here, because that'll actually fit in quite nicely. And again, aesthetics is not something that we're working on initially, but it looks quite nice as part of this village area for our waders. Okay. Now we need wonderful reeds, and reeds, I might have to think about a warehouse inland within the marshland here. And I'm thinking I'm just going to line up the entry point with that corner of that road. Oh, I did not line that up very well, did I? Oh, it's because it's not square. And these are the only entry points. You see this? This is one entry point, which is a bit annoying, so I'm going to do that. Like that. And there's another one on the other side, so just going to connect these around. I know this is a waste of wood initially, and it is. And we'll go by... Oh, hello. Mission from Corvinus is available. But we're going to go and... we're going to go buy some more wood from you. You got 9 in stock, which is great. Thank you. No, is that 9 or is that the cost? Yeah, only 9. And this slowly replenishes over time by the looks of it. And we do have a rock hopper and an upholder. Okay, we're going to ignore the missions for the time being. Oh, I do need... If I do this, is this going to work? You're fine. You're fine. We just need the reeds. And for that, I can actually build that now. Because I just ran out. I'm wondering if we do this, and I'll build it round the edge, the reed farmland around the edge of this. I'm going to pop this just here. And then if I do this... Yeah, that's working. It takes 140, so it's quite a lot. We'll build it round. Has that affected it? Oh god, it has. No, it hasn't. It's still 189 over 40, so that's plenty. Get those both up and running. That's great. So we've pretty much got everything for these guys. We will have... Oh, yeah, we need the... Oh, that's up and running. It's just not touching this. But this... We've done the public service category. Both market and the bardic hearth. The bardic hearth is actually really good. Again, very similar to the tavern, but it's +1 population and +1 happiness. And then over here, we have our market, which actually does look more... It's Celtic market. And that gives you +1 population and +1 income. I quite like the skin. The skin does look pretty cool. And when we have some more wood in, we will upgrade all the buildings and we'll start pushing for the Romanized versions of our Celts. Right, and we're going to have some mines here that will... we can actually do full production. We can actually do... I think we can make bronze by the looks of it. We've got iron. We've got beavers. I can't remember what beavers are for. Our ship has almost made it. Actually, does our friend Manx sell any materials? No, he only offers cockles. Thanks. But he does want barley and he does want reed shoes. And he loves reed shoes. 21 apiece. Infinite trade as well.
In the cresting waves, the long faces of fallen friends.
I might buy this off you. I know that I have some more ships back in Latium, but I want this ready for when we start shipping goods back to Latium, back and forth. Just having a look here. This guy will also buy anything, but these are the ones that are going to guaranteed 25, 22 trousers. Don't think we can actually make trousers on this island. No, we can't. Okay, right. We have wood, so I can make another 15 houses. So I'm just going to do that like this. Okay, and then how much until we need the next tier? I think that's when we go up to 150 population. So when we get to city status 2. And it's currently fully Celtic. Romanization additionally affects attributes modified by the city status. That's curious. I did not know that before. So what is 100% Roman versus 50-50, etc.? I'm very curious to see how that plays out as a game mechanic. I did not notice that before. And just to... there. I'll actually make this a double roadway, like so. Up to here. We'll put some majestic buildings along here, I imagine. We could turn this into an initial Roman area, and then it gets more Roman as you go up. So this will be a mix of Roman grid roads, shall we say. This is where our initial grid roads will be. And I'm thinking... just do this. Ooh. Get our tenement blocks in place, like so. But yeah, our villa is going to be up here. It's going to be very well protected up here, with walls and such. So do two-tier wall system, and this will be like a Roman fort area. And we'll get this all Romanized. It's going to look very good. Right. We'll buy some more wood off you, thank you. Not much, but something.
Don't get robbed on your way home.
I won't. Ah, you know what I could also do to help expedite? You actually get Celtic material pack, which is going to give us timber, tiles, and wattle and daubs. I'm going to go ahead and get that now. And we're going to go ahead and continue upgrading our wonderful plan of buildings here. Oh, I almost upgraded roads to concrete then, which is probably what I don't want to do. Good. That is looking very nice. I'm pretty happy with our initial... Oh, press I again. Control I, get the iconography. This is looking very Celtic indeed. You can actually get skins for your buildings here that you can unlock in the Hall of Fame. So if I go to the Hall of Fame just quickly, which Control Q, Hall of Fame, Albion, it is under this. So you can get Moss Ridden. Okay. It just looks like a very bedraggled, abandoned house. Just curious, but you can also get wooden colonnades, which would look very nice in the Celtic region. You can also get a hollow tree, which is a very nice Celtic ornament, along with an airless barrow, which again is very, very cool. But there are some other bits I want to unlock in here. Tier 1, we have got this, and we have this chap here, but we also want this chap. Sian Kendri Bishab Boyaran. That sounds very... To me, that sounds a little bit Welsh. But this chap is a lyricist whose voice, they say, was made in heaven, guaranteed to blow your mind anytime, gives us 25% extra belief and 25% extra knowledge, which is massive if you think about it. If I've stuck that in our Latian city, boosting everything by 25%, where I'm on almost 3,000 knowledge and belief, is going to be huge. Right, let's get some more of these up and going. Like so. We're going to do the bottom halves of these initially. Let's just check that we've got consumption in this area. Yeah, they want more tunics, and they want more eels, and they want more cockles, and they want more shoes. They want more of everything. So while we're here, we're going to do a very nice Roman thing. I'm going to place this probably better in here. So I'm going to put a market in place. Another market, which is going to serve our Romans. And I'm also going to get another bardic area here. I can't... Can I rotate this into a corner? No, it doesn't go in as I would like it to. But that's fine. We'll place that in as well. And I wonder if I do this... I'm then going to put another shoe thing in here, like so. Can I do this? That works. And another our spinner just here. Or would we go like this? That works. And what we can do is do a road this way and then put 2 more houses. And then put a road here. And then these 2 will reach this warehouse, which is great. But we just need another one of these, which I'll put on the outskirts just here. I think this will work. Yes, it will. 2, 3, 66, 72, 79. That's good. Now it's a nice little rounded off edge here. That's up and running. And we need another reed farm, which I'm going to put there. And I'm going to just go off round like this. Oh, God, I don't mean to do that. We're going to go just without touching the edge, and we're just going to fill in around here like this. I'm going to remove this just for now in case we want to drain this in the future. There we go. Perfect. That's that. And we can now start upgrading. This is going to be the Roman area. We're going to keep these as waders. Perfect. And get these up. They're going to be very happy. We need another one of these. Which I'll put just here. And we will need another one of the eel farms. I'm going to go and plop that here. It's going to go there, I think. That looks quite nice. I like the pattern in the road. If I go here, it's flat, and then it goes... If I go almost like a diagonal position, it's going to do a nice little pathway for us. I'll do that when we have the wood. We're just waiting for it now. But this is coming along nicely. We're speedily underway, and our Albion settlement is coming along very nicely indeed. But we do need to consider our health. And I'm wondering where this would be. It would be good here, so I'm going to go grab these and put these here. I'm going to put this Medici in there. That actually covers quite a lot. And I'm going to get some public order in play. And that would actually go very well. I'm thinking... This is where I haven't done the road long enough to fit in some lovely square. I might do it here. Yeah. Let's move things around. We'll put you like that. Do this. And it's going to become like... Yeah, I do like that. We're going to put a latrine in. So these guys, we're going to slowly civilize them with some toilets outside their pub here. We're also going to put a guard tower down. I think that goes quite nicely in there. And then we'll also put a well just here. So we've got nice amenities for our waders. I'm just going to fill this out with road. And just go down there.
I need governors who can follow orders to the letter.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to complete that quest. Apologies. I was dropping off some stuff for him. My ship is there. I just forgot. But that's okay. We'll make him happy with us later on. I will get this because our health is minus 55. And boom, we're up to 112 or 100. Yeah, 111. And we're going to go ahead and get these up. And I think I've got enough to get this going. Just need a road. And I'm probably just going to do it. Ooh, no, the entrance here. And I did say I was going to do it to there, but I need 2 more wood.
Neptune's finest.
A bit more wood now because I've got my cockles in play. But this is looking, I'm quite liking this little center. Just don't have fire protection. Which requires city status level 4. We are currently, yeah, we need to double our population to get up there. And I'm actually going to do this. It's almost like I've done a natural divide between what will be Celts and Romans. Not intentionally, but let's just do this. And go wrap around like that. I'll do this as well. Just up. Let's actually think about putting some more cockles over here because that'll give us the money bonus. Okay, we have our wood, so let's get this up and running. And we're going to do the diagonal like that. Yeah, I do like that. We have our wonderful workers working above on stilts. I think you do see some people walking around on stilts. Just trying to have a look if there are any. If you can spot them, let me know in the comments. Because you do see people, I did see in the trailers. Ah, here we are. Right here. He's on his stilts, gathering his reeds. I think there's another one. Nope, he's just struggling through the water here. Oh, he's gathering some reeds. He's sleeping in the mud. Fair enough. But now we're going to push on and actually start upgrading. Now, what are we missing from here? These two. But they are producing now. Yeah, they are. Good. I'm going to move this second cockle thing over here because it's going to give us a bonus to income if I just do it just here. If I do this, I wonder if this will work. Yep, good. So this will reach over here. Fine. Just maximizing so we could get some more money in there. And I think down here I'm going to go... Yeah, almost all of these are facilitated, so this will be our Roman area. And they'll do a really very grand one up here. Just need to plan it out. Can I actually build my... No, I can't do my villa yet. Just a officium. Okay, can we go and buy some more wood from you? Let's travel down. Okay, while we wait for the materials to stock up here, ooh, what does he want? Take his reed shoes, take his tunics, or show forgiveness. You know what? I'm gonna just show forgiveness. The wader has never known such mercy. He lowers his head in deep gratitude, hops atop his pony, and splashes off before you change your mind. What a guy. Could it be that a new dawn of moderation and compromise has risen upon this land? What with your tenure as governor, time will only tell.
May your river run clear.
That's actually hitting so much. That's actually quite good. Fine. Okay, we have 7 wood in. Can we upgrade any of... Yes, we can. And I'm thinking we're going to do... We just need 8, and I can do a block. I'll do this 8 here, because it's in the center. I'm just going to put it on 2 times speed, actually. And we got 11. Let's get these up. Now we've got to choose our path. So we have a residence upgrade for Romano-Celtic or Celtic-Celtic. We're going to go Romano-Celtic because they boost knowledge. They give us brooches, bird tongues in aspic, and also hand mirrors. And these guys just build things more for the Celtic population. So we have cheese, which actually our equites need. But at the same time, they want brooches. But this boosts, I think, belief. And some other attributes similar. I think it's belief and knowledge, but mainly belief. So Romano-Celtics are focused on economy and research. Mercators and nobles live in larger cities and reshape the environment to their advantage by draining marshes and building aqueducts. Great. Celtic. Celts venerate local gods and nature. Your smiths and aldermen live in small communities and gather the produce of the wetlands and forests that surround them. So this is all about larger cities, and this is smaller community-based activities. So I would imagine because you don't have access to aqueducts and things that lower fire risk, etc., you can't have a big city for Celts. It just doesn't work. Okay, but we're going Romano.
A cot? Why not?
Too hot to cot? Why not? What an accent. And we already have a... What on earth is that? They're selling mirrors and God knows what else. Aye, Governor. I've come across a lucrative bit of local law. You interested? Yes, I am.
Oh, Governor, got a sack? I spy a little opportunity. You see, they say the stones in the water there have a bit of magic to them, and Manny's a sailor was taking one before their voyage.
Okay, what does that mean?
So, I was thinking we could scoop them up, sell them off, and make ourselves a tidy little profit.
Oh, found some tiles. Sell to the rock formation. So maybe they think my tiles are they think my tiles are rocks. Oh well, are shiny rocks anyway. We've got some other things. So while my ship is going over to the rock formation, does it say pick up the tiles? Okay. So we have 2 things here. We have bread, which we make tons of in Latium. And we can now make sausages. So we have, I did say I came here for herbs, so herbs can be made. And it actually gives a huge amount of, I say huge, it's because the size of the circle is massive. But I don't know how big the farm is for this. But I can actually do it in here. You'll see why. So that actually covers quite a lot. And I'm going to do this herb garden. How big is this? 60, that's not much, that's good. So I can fill this up, actually. Takes me up to 40, and I'm going to get rid of this. And fill this out and round, like so. There we go, and I'll do a road down and through here instead. Get this upgraded. Can this reach a... Haven't thought about that now, have I? How far do these go, and how far does this go? It goes to here, so I'm going to move you to here. And if we look... Ooh, not good.
Our scouts have sighted
That's fine.
new land.
So 2 to go to here, and then 2 to here, and this will actually go over there. So we've got our herbs, so what's the ratio? Bloody hell, okay. You need at least 2, but only 1 pig farm. So I'm going to go for 3 because I want to make 2 of these at least. And we're going to build our sausage maker right in town. And I'm thinking it might go well here, if I'm honest. We're going to move these out. Which way round do we want this? I think that works there. We're going to be making sausages. That's good. And I'm going to be expanding out my Roman city. I'm just going to draw out some roads here. At least this is central. That's good. So from here, we'll do a double road down, like so. Might even think about putting my villa in. So I think I can make that now. I can. For the time being, I'm wondering if we... That's actually going to get a huge amount of population, which is good. And we're going to do this, because I'm going to build a garden out the front of it. And I'm actually going to... Is that going to annoy me not having it... Could have it like that. And I have a gap here.
Fire has started in your city.
In Cyrena. We're fine. I'm not going to worry about that. But we need to finish off our herb gardens. I'm thinking I'm going to put one in here. I could actually do this. I could do it here. And I'll do it... So if I do a road this way, I'm kind of hoping this is going to be enough in here. I think this is 60 tiles. It's 48. So if I do this... And I'll do this. There we go. Let me just do this. That's 2 herb gardens. I think we need a third to build up the ratio so we can build 2 of these. And I need 1 of these as well. So another herb garden. I'm thinking... Yeah, over here. Perfect. Just fill this up. We'll just do this. There we go. Nice. So we've got 3 herb gardens. That's healing, keeping these people happy. And then this one here is keeping all of these happy. That looks quite nice. I'm quite happy with... I was going to say impressed. There's not much to be impressed about MarZhill. But... Yeah, that looks good. And we're optimizing the use of land here. And then we need 1 pigsty. And I'm not going to put this near... our people. I'm going to put it where they won't be bothered as much. So I'm thinking just here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do a road out here so that we can build our charcoal. And I think it will fit nicely just there. And we'll do this. Now please reach. Nope, I might have to do it. Just get these upgraded as well.
Got a glimmer of the dawn before us.
That increased your Romanized population. Let's see what it does here. So 49% Roman, which gives Roman influences 96. Celtic influences is the Bardic. I don't know what that does. I guess you have to remove all Celtics of the waders completely. I don't know what 100% Roman does. See what that does as well. 58. Plus 77 from waders, 118 from... Oh, effect per resident. Yeah, I'm not too sure how that plays out. I'm trying to read into this. Oh, they're liking the soap. The soap's going to go, I'm afraid, because we bought it. But we do need more spinners by the looks of it. But this is our Romanized area here, or initial start to a Roman area. We'll get this up and running, which will actually give us our extra 30 or 26 from the Governor Villa. And Tarragon wants a defensive pact. Fine, and we will give him that.
Wiped clean.
Go do this. Perfect. These don't quite reach, so I'm going to go and do another market just here. So it sits there. And I think we need to get some more bardic influence as well. And we will also build another one of each of these. One there. One there. And this hits most of it, but I'm actually going to go and put that there. So now we have a full roster of sausage production. A good population of Romans that will appear here. And I'm out of wood again. I think I now have a ship down here, which I do. So I'm going to go ahead and just buy his wood and soap. So wood. And now we can sell wine. Here we go. As soon as you leveled up, 54 for wine. I am going to start shipping wine from Latium, but that will be for the next episode. We're going to set that up because we're making a ton of a ton of wine currently in our main city of Bennonia. I do need to get this up and running. And I need to get that up and running too. But I need to think about where, or I just build another warehouse up this way. And I'll move this one up to here, and I'll put that in like so. We'll delete these roads for the time being, and we'll get that up and running. So we got wood coming in. I'm going to just go ahead and build these. We're going to really civilize our waders. You know, I bet you... Oh, yes, we can actually make these now. And I'm thinking we need this. This will sit quite nicely up here. Yeah, like that. Do this. That. We'll just go like this as well. Do that. Just square it off quite nicely. Actually, I might do this. So we've doubled up everywhere. Nice big square bit around this. We'll upgrade it to when we have enough wood, so as it's in keeping with the area. Being our Romans. I'm very tempted to eventually remove these roads and we'll put our walls along here. So I'm having a bit of a replan by the looks of it. But this will be a first walled section here. We need to consider walls around this area too, which I may have to move these houses out of. So I might just do that now quickly. Actually, that can stay. These can go there. And I will move these roads like so. Might actually move these as well. Yep, fine. Then we can just do this. We can start planning our walls. Okay. Which is going to look good. I think it's going to look very good. So we'll do the defenses as well as part of the next episode. But we're just going to get everything else up and running. So we'll get our Phantom up. And then we need the Grammaticus too. And I'm thinking the Grammaticus might sit quite nicely in here. Or if I do that, yeah, we're going to move these around.
A ship is under attack.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, we're fine. She was just being a bit angry. Let's go to this quest target here, while we got this. Don't know why we're dropping these off, but anyway. Confirm arrival, yes. Make a choice. Holy stones. The waiter warned you not to touch the stones.
Hey up, Governor. You shouldn't be here. These stones is for common folk. It's bad luck for a king to touch them. And well, you're close enough, right?
Yeah, Ben Ballion advises not to upset the locals by taking their sacred stones.
I believe a simple replica will adequately serve the Mercator's needs. One stone looks much like another, I find.
Right, we're going to create fake ones.
Will tell.
Okay, and to deliver the craft, to craft fake stones, deliver dye plants and limestone. Oh god, this is ludicrous. Okay, we'll get there. We're going to have to go and drop this off. Okay, we were looking to move these, I think. And we also need some other public service buildings up here, so I do need this. And I do need to think about this. This actually only extends so far. Would be very good in here. But we know that we're replacing a Grammaticus. Let's just do that. That's fine. We can fit some other buildings in here in the future. Probably our bread production. If we decide to do bread here, I'm just going to paint that in that way. Actually, it would be very good here. Yeah, we can do that too. Oh, no I can't. Yes I can. Just need to move that. Put you there. We'll play around with this. But bread, just do one. I think that'll just suit very nicely there. Fine. And if we rotate this... There. Can that reach a... Yeah, it reaches this. You know what, if I... can reduce this by 1, pull these in by 1. No, I think that's fine. I think that looks quite cool. And we're going to upgrade it. So it's more in keeping the area. Like, it's fully orange tiled tops. It's looking very good. I'm very happy with this. And we can start making our sausages too. We need this, a market. So we've got 2 markets in play. Yeah, it's just I wanted to get these. I might have to move this a bit more centrally. No, not the market, sorry. This. If I move this to here, or here, get to most of them. Or I could go here. That gets a lot more just by moving it. So I'm going to do that, and I'm actually going to try and move this in. So we're going to pause it. We're going to do a little shuffle. We get rid of that. Going to get rid of that. We're going to try and move this in somewhere. I'll move it there for now. I'm going to put the market in a centralized location here. I think if we look at our public service buildings, this won't fit in. Actually, I can make it fit in there. Like so. Might just do that. Now I need to think about where these are going to go. Well, we've got 2 there. I'm going to put these here. I'm going to move this out to here. Delete this. Put in the temple to sit there. And then I think the Grammaticus can sit here. I hope. I think I've just done this quite rightly. No, not quite. It would fit here, though. How far does this Grammaticus hit? Not very far. It would be good here, though. So, the temple. There. Rotate round. Do this. We can put some bits in here. We can move these guys back this way. Do a road that way. We can put some bits in here. And then I need to think where I want to put this one. I think it's going to have to sit like here, I think. So we need to move these guys around up here. Oh. And I think this will round us off quite nicely. Just reorganizing and replanning how this is going to look. And then a Grammaticus, I think, will probably sit here.
Watch Get miscellaneous goblins. Best market for goblins in these parts of town.
Good, that's a little bit different. I like how that just slots in between the 2. I mean, I could just do this to be... And the latrines can go in here. Yeah, that's looking good. I'm liking that. Okay, fine. And then the Grammaticus will fit in here. We could put a road down the side here. And then we need to think about another Grammaticus. That will have to sit probably about there. That's looking very Roman. Not that I know what real Roman is, but that's looking good. And we need to actually do this. Okay, I'm happy with this. This is looking very nice. We'll do that as well. We could build a wall across this area. And that will nicely split off the Romans from our waders. That's looking good. So I'm going to go ahead and just upgrade these. And that is awesome. That is looking very good. Not bad for an episode. I think we've done quite well. I'm just going to finish off a few more public service buildings. So I said I was going to put a latrine in here. I think that's the right way round. Yes, it is. And a few other bits and bobs. Can these fit in? Yep, that goes there. This can go here. I think we could do the same over here too. Not too sure about that, but let's get these up.
What are your citizens so unfailingly cheerful?
They love me.
Is
They
it
think I'm
because of
amazing.
the games,
What can I say?
Luxury, baths, and a holiday every other day? What is the secret of your happiness?
And I think this is... Yeah, that'll do. Right, we'll do our walls right across to... That doesn't like being in there, so it's just going to go to there. There we go, look at that. We just researched Provincial Castro, which means once we have some armies, they can actually encamp. But we've got some walls here. This will not go in here. Will not go. So I think that's fine. I don't know if infantry can walk past this, but we'll find out in time. I guess we could remove the roads, and we just have to reshuffle this area, which you can do. I'm not too afraid to do that, and I will do that. I want a nice curved edge here. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That's looking very good. And we'll just put 2 towers here, really, because these gates will shoot. Yep, fine. We'll just move some things back. I might actually move some of these that are already upgraded into here. With a gap for a road to go this way. Nice. I like that a lot. Could always put some more latrines in here. But that's a great start. I think this episode has gone along really, really well. Ooh, that's not good though, is it? It's probably because I deleted off the connection here. Can I go in? Yes, I can. Are you connected now? Yes, you are. That's fine. That works. I might just do this as well. We've got a double gate here. That's fine. Look at that. That looks awesome. Look at him just scampering along. It's probably because I'm on 2 times speed. Let's slate that down. But they're on carts here, which is cool. They can carry a lot more by the looks of it. Well, they move quicker than hand carts, that's for sure. Yeah, these are all hand carts here. Well, they're donkeys. They don't have these back in Latium. It seems we've got the technological advantage here with our mules. But anyway, I digress. This has been a very good episode. We have really developed our area. I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade some of these. I really want to get that up and running, which is going to be our bread. This is just a wader residence. Let's get that up. Let's upgrade these guys. And we're going to Romanize you as well. We'll delete this. We'll delete this. And we'll go there. Look at that. That's so good. Then we have some more wooden tiles. I'll drop these in. I just want to finish off a few bits before we close off on the episode. And that was something in particular. What was it? It was this. That's fine. That's good. And we'll keep our waders here. This will slowly Romanize over time until we only need some things that require waders as workers. But we're going to really push our nobles and such. But we do have our mercators.
We've got a proper temple to put all these curses in. Don't worry, your name's not
all
on
we need next
money.
is we'll ship over some amphora and olive oil. So that's next episode is we'll be pushing up and building on here. We're going to start our wine trade and shipping that over to this chap, Corvinus Castrum, or Corvinus Procreator. What's his name? Sorry. Oh, he is Corvinus. He's Procreator Corvinus. This is his castrum, which is a castle in Latin. Anyway, right. So this episode has been very, very good. We're slowly building out our Roman area here. Just going to replant these. Plant. As if they grow. And get that upgraded too. And as we have more wood, we'll then build off this wall here. And I will do the wall round here as well. So this way and then that way. And then we'll defend the whole beachhead. But we've got lots of room to expand our production for the seaside. So I'm going to thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Actually, I'm going to move that over here and just press that again. Oh no, it's not going to work now. Great. Sometimes the cinematic rotation breaks every time you do Control H to hide the HUD. But anyway, it's come a long way. Look at this. This looks magnificent. We have our walls planned. We have our waders out at the frontier, and then our Roman city out to the side. It is literally two sides or two civilizations living side by side, two cultures living side by side. Currently living in harmony, but we will be pushing that percentage of Romanization as close as we can to 100%, just to see how that affects the gameplay. But no, I'm going to sign off for now. This is MarZhill, bringing you Anno 117 Pax Romana in the lead up to the release in November. Ciao for now.